Okay, so what's the noise going on today? Yesterday we had them doing the lawns. I went outside with the mobile and the noise stopped before I could press it on. Now it's going up again. I'd like, will it, they're just playing with me, of course. See how So that's just playing, let's face it. But so I'll film them. No, so it's that one with the great big headphones on their ears, like great big huge things to muffle out the sound. But it's that truck down there, and she's just getting in and out every time I go to get the mobile. To be honest, she turns the noise on. Now watch her come past, and then when I went back inside and actually deleted it because there was no sound because she turned it off. Or is that a car making a noise as well? Then she put it back in the bird. That's her going. It's the same one. They always come round. You know, it's just across the road, but you can hear it in the house. There she goes. Goodbye and good riddance. She gave me a dirty look. But look at all these cars doing their manoeuvres down the end of the street there, or the end of my small dead-end street, and I don't want to stand out here too obvious. It's not going to come out. But see how they're just moving around doing nothing? They're not parking or anything. They do that all over, wherever I go over Leichhardt, because they're as crazy as hatters. Of course, they're not crazy, really. They're like a religious group. In fact, they're probably going into the church. But they're not, because they just fiddle around down there and then they move around back. But it looks as though they're doing legitimate stuff. It looks as though they're going into the church, or I think the church is actually open. Gee, there's a lot of cars in there too. They like to pile them even on the front of the church, which is ridiculous. Unless they're having a wedding or something. Oh, if they're having a wedding, I should have went down to film that. I do like to film those. Here comes a plane over my head as usual. Oh! You know, they changed the flight path so that it goes over the roof of my house. You know, because it never used to before 5 years. Is that just coincidence, or is that a control program matrix around someone? So they all know that. See, there's a man there and there's two over there, but it won't come out on the mobile. But basically, wherever your eyes look, even on your street, because I just come out because of the noise, because I thought they were back. I thought they were back doing the grass again after coming yesterday, which would really prove that it was some sort of stalking program, harassment with noise, wouldn't it? But no, it was on the other side of the road. See, they're not that stupid. They do it astronomically, ridiculously often. You know, that wouldn't be plausible. Oh, the sun is out. What has happened? What has happened? The sun is back. I can hardly look at it. It is so bright. I can't even, it is warm and bright. And yet, when I went out about an hour ago, it was cold and cloudy, and now the sky has come clear. Now I wonder how that happened. I was trying to feel a bit better because I was actually, it's like the Matrix ones, that saying, "Fake it till you make it." They can fake the acting, but they can't fake the pleasant moods. But I think there might be a church, actually. Look how he's dressed. But what is he doing in front of my place? Just standing right in front. Like, why does someone stand outside of someone's house? Like, that's just, they use the mobile as an excuse to lurk around. But, smoking all over me. Perhaps it's time to go in. I have allergies to cigarette smoke, especially when they deliberately blow it all over you. I don't actually mind people smoking, it's just that if I get close to it, it makes my nose run. As you can hear already, and yet he's like a few feet away. But they know that, so they do that deliberately on the street. But anyway, not relevant. I've wasted my film again here. But they'll probably bring me out again with some other noise or some enticement. I've got to put the mobile down and give this away, because I'd be just running in and out all day if it was the case. The same down the road, I didn't even take the mobile. I don't take it every day with me because I know there's always stuff to film, to show them lurking around the streets, particularly the work people where you can see it very obviously. But it just requires too much energy, and once I start putting the film on, I start to talk a lot. And then I'll talk and get carried away with it and film, and it takes a lot of effort. Okay, so I'll just fold this up. Where's the cat? Where's Big Boy Cat gone? Oh, there he is. There he is. Do you want to have I'll just show Big Boy Cat. I have to turn the light on. Turn the lights out so you can't see how slovenly and untidy and messy I am, because I can't manage to keep the place up to the mark. Have to get you some new blankets, won't we? Soon, and maybe a few more catty beds. Yeah. Of course, you're just sitting on all that. Yeah, there you are. Say hello. I can hear you purring from here. At least somebody's happy. Oh, he's happy just because he's just had his dinner.